Coming up on Sports Weekly, we've got highlights from the boys' water polo playoffs, including an epic battle between Pacific and California from Whittier. Action from that one, also action from the volleyball semifinals in CIF. Arroyo Valley making it to the semis in Division 10. The San Gorgonio playoff run, also a good one, but it ends in the quarterfinals. Plus, we'll get you all caught up on the football playoffs. The brackets came out this past Sunday. We know who's in the playoffs and who they will be playing in the first round. We will also catch up with San Bernardino Valley College cross country, the men's and women's cross country teams bringing home conference titles. All that, and we've got more on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. And how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. Thanks for tuning in. We got some great highlights and interviews coming your way. So make sure you give this video a like. And also, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Inland Empire Media Group YouTube channel. We would appreciate it. All right, we're going to talk some volleyball and water polo playoffs here in this segment. We'll get to the volleyball in just a moment. But the boys' water polo playoffs have just started, and in Division 6, we had 3 teams from the city of San Bernardino make the playoffs in Division 6, including the top seed, the Pacific Pirates, and they were in a battle against a very good team, California High School from Whittier. Let's take you out to Pacific High School and get right to the good stuff. California up by a score of 12-11 with less than a minute to play in the fourth quarter. I told you we're going to fast forward to right to the good stuff there. You can see the scoreboard kind of flashing. There's a 1-goal lead for the visiting Condors when the Pirates with the ball on offense. They go to, well, swim star Connor McAleer. The old backhand there ties the game at 12 apiece in the fourth quarter. Great job there by Connor McAleer. California with the ball trying to get the go-ahead goal in the final seconds, denied. Big-time save for the Pirates there, keeps it a 12-12 match. Head coach Christian Espinoza and the Pacific Pirates trying to hold on and send this one to overtime, or maybe not, maybe just get the game winner, but there is the one final stop in the final seconds for California. So we do go to overtime. We are tied at 12 through regulation. So a little OT in the first round in Division 6. And check out this shot for California. It's somehow not a goal. Close call, though, for the Pirates, and we are still tied at 12. How about a little double overtime action? There's Coach Espinoza with the guys trying to rally them to a win. It's going to be Jose, I think it's Ayala Ortiz, the goal there. 13-12, Pacific takes the lead. Less than 2 minutes left in the extra period. You can see right there the 1-goal lead for the Pirates. And California, I'll be honest, this is a fluke goal here for the visiting Condors. It bounces off the frame and just kind of bounces back into the cage. That's going to tie the game at 13 apiece. So how about more overtime for Pacific and visiting California in the Division 6 playoffs? Eventually, California would net the golden goal. This is sudden death. Next goal wins. And that was it right there on the putback. California defeats Pacific by a final score of 14-13 in overtime action. Coach Espinoza, obviously bittersweet in the moment, but very proud of this Pacific team and the way they fought here in the Division 6 playoffs.
You know, the biggest thing is resilience. They were down. We were down 5 at one point, and they came back. Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, they went through overtime. They were cramping, they were hurting, but they never gave up. And that is our season. We just don't give up no matter what happens. No matter what the scoreboard at the end is, we just don't give up.
Do you feel like, the foundation continues to be laid, for future teams and the program? Like this is maybe just the beginning of trending up.
Of course. I mean, with the amount of water polo players we had this season out here and the knowledge and the coaches that we're bringing in, this is only sky's the limit for us. Just like I think last time we talked, sky's the limit for swimming, for water polo. We'll be back.
All right, also in Division 6, Arroyo Valley taking on Channel Islands from Oxnard at San Gorgonio High School. And it was all Hawks from the very start in this one. It's going to be Julian Munoz cracking open the scoring with the goal there for Arroyo Valley. Then later, it's going to be Joseph Munoz on the breakaway. And Joseph had a huge game, especially in the first quarter. Finds the back of the net there to give Arroyo Valley the 2-zip lead on visiting Channel Islands. This time it'll be in the number 11 cap. Josh Zepeda gets into the scoring here. He's going to find his name in the box score with the goal there for Arroyo Valley. 3-zip just like that. And how about a penalty shot? It'll be Joseph Munoz taking it, and nothing but the back of the net for Munoz. In fact, he's got another goal coming up in our next highlight as Arroyo Valley goes on to win by a score of 19-11. Now in the Division 6 quarterfinals, they'll play on the road at Montebello. If Arroyo Valley wins that one, they will play the winner of San Bernardino and Summit High School. So best of luck to the Hawks and the Cardinals, who are both still alive here in the Division 6 playoffs. Little volleyball action, a great season for the Arroyo Valley Hawks, making it all the way to the Division 10 semifinals. Here in the quarterfinals, they would beat Ganesha, and 3-zip. It was a clean sweep for Arroyo Valley to punch their ticket to the semifinals, and a very long road trip this past Saturday up to Coast Union High School in Cambria, which is basically halfway between Santa Barbara and Santa Cruz, like Monterey, way up there. So they beat Ganesha 3-zip in the quarterfinals, then they hit the road for Coast Union, and they would lose in 5 sets, 3-2 in the Division 10 semifinals. Great year for Arroyo Valley. And San Gorgonio in Division 9. This is their second round game against Glendale Adventist. And it was all Spartans in this one as they roll in the second round, sweeping Glendale Adventist 25-19, 25-14, and 25-12. San Gorgonio would punch their ticket to the Division 9 quarterfinals. They would go on the road to St. Pius, St. Matthias in the quarters, and they would push it all the way to 5 sets. They would drop this one 25-21, 25-19. Then they would win the third 25-18. They won the fourth 25-20 to push it to that fifth and decisive set, and they would drop that one by a score of 15-7. So great job by San G. Great year, 18-12 overall, Skyline League champions, and getting to the Division 9 quarterfinals, and Arroyo Valley going to Division 10 in the semis. Great year for local volleyball. When we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, we'll break down the high school football playoffs. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.